Hello, Andy Rose. Here is your sewer scope from this morning. There's the clean out point we pointed out the other day during the inspection. Cast iron pipe to start off with. So I did mention that there's the pipe sticking up out of in front of the front foundation of the house, a PVC pipe. And I had mentioned that there's probably some repair that was done. This is cast iron here, somewhat corroded, not crazy corroded, but it's got a fair amount of buildup going on right away. That's an inlet up on your top right side of your screen. Holding a little bit of water and junk here, and just up ahead you can see that the transition to PVC. So this is that repair section. It's a short length. I mean, I would imagine that it's probably no more than 6 or 7 feet long. So they just repaired a small amount here. I'm turning on some water now. So I've gotten up from my camera. I'm going to turn on some water. Just so I can try to wash off the lens of the camera. Give me a second here. All right, so we're out of that section, and then I think we're back into cast iron. But then now you notice this root growth right here. So the pipe's somewhat offset between that connection point. At this point, we could be either in clay, or more likely it's a fortified concrete pipe. I can't really tell, just because of the amount of buildup in the pipe and the roots. But you can see that black ring where those roots are. That looks like a gasketed connection, but again, hard to tell with the buildup right there. Holding a little bit of water in this section. Most of it has dissipated on the return trip as I'm coming back. So I've gotten up again and turned off the water, and I'm waiting for it to slack off a little bit, seeing how well it drains, pushes through. Little low spot right there. If there are roots at that connection point, that could be holding up some of the water in there, and that could be the reason why. So again, root growth coming in. All of this should be cleared out. And the buildup in the pipe as well. I believe just on the other side of this outcropping of roots, we'll be into just straight on clay pipe. Notice the different color. These are clay sections. And again, some root growth. Interesting that there's not, typically you get a lot of root growth in clay pipe. Hard to tell again, but I believe that the previous section was a fortified concrete. You'll know more once the pipe is cleaned out. and here we go. This is the city connection right here. So right at about 110 feet, 111 feet, we made the city connection. My recommendation is going to be have the pipe cleaned. once it's cleaned up, the roots are gone, the buildup has been cleared away. You want to reevaluate the pipe. You want to just take a look at it again. I don't know if there is any damage. I didn't see anything obvious. We're getting decent amount of flow through the pipe. It'll be better once it's cleared. But I think you want a complete picture of the pipe. You want to have it cleaned to be able to see what things look like. Obviously, there is no damage or failed section, right? So nothing's collapsed. I did have the ability to go all the way to the end, so that's another positive. But again, just to be 100% sure, we want to clear out the roots and the buildup and get a better look at the entire length of pipe. Feel free to keep watching on the return trip. Reach out to me with any questions. I'm always happy to be a resource if I can.